Fireman ready, anybody?
The senior day mean to Justin Thomason, especially in light of what this team still can accomplish?
Well, it's a big deal. It's a big day. I've been waiting for this day since I was a freshman, and especially the state our team is right now. We need to win versus Miami, so it's definitely a big day.
You sense yourself continuing to grow as a player? I mean, you made a hit Saturday that might have been the best of your career. I don't know what your opinion is about that. But you see yourself continuing to evolve as a defensive lineman?
Definitely, and I definitely contribute that to just the defense. Coach Chisholm, all the coaches, they taught me a lot since they've been here in this short period of time, and it's definitely helped me evolve as a player.
Coach Chisholm actually said, I think it was either last week or the week before, that you've grown in the last 5 weeks, 6 weeks so much, and that you're a much better player now than when they showed up. How have you learned more? And this isn't disparaging the previous staff. Have you learned more into these guys than you did prior?
Definitely a lot, just from reading offensive linemen, just the way they attack me off the ball, the angles of departure, stuff like that. I just didn't know that stuff before, and it definitely helps make my job easier when I'm out there playing. So.
Does it kind of amaze you that it wasn't maybe taught before?
Yes, it is. I mean, it is amazing, but I mean that's why Coach Chisholm has been so successful. So I see why. So definitely.
How much is Coach Scott a part of that too? Obviously, he's a defensive line coach. I've seen him coach, and he really gets into it. But that camp that back in the summertime, how much has he been a big part of it? And is he someone that's just easy to learn from? Right.
I mean, it's definitely he's easy to relate to as well, and just his teaching style. He's a teacher on and off the field. We'll pass him sometimes in the hallways, and he'll just talk about football, angles of departure, ball keys, stuff like that. He's always talking about it, so it definitely helps.
Justin, the defensive line had been banged up a little earlier in the season. Obviously, starting to get some guys back. Obviously, Nov's come back this week. Just kind of talk a little bit about getting these guys back and now feeling kind of more full strength than maybe you were a couple weeks ago.
Right, definitely. Nov's, I mean, he's a great player. He definitely helps out there, especially when you know what he's done in the past and you know what he's going to do in the future. It definitely helps having depth and having people out there. DeJuan Jordan, he should be back soon, and I mean, just having a whole group and having rotation is definitely helping.
Just I take it that Coach Fedor told us that the defense didn't live up to the standard in the last game here. So let's talk about getting yourself recharged after going against a Miami team that's pretty good.
Right. I mean, it definitely wasn't the standard. The first half was pretty good, but it still wasn't as good as we wanted it to be. In the second half, we just I didn't feel like we played our best football, but we were putting it behind us and we're getting ready for Miami, so it'll definitely be a big deal.
What do you see in them when you look at them on tape?
They have a bunch of athletes, of course. They had a coaching change. I know they're hungry and they're ready to win. They pulled one off against Duke, so that's what I know so far about them. They're always athletic. So
Duke had a ton of success running the ball in first down. Especially, in the first half, even if you take away the 52-yard run, they still had a lot of success. What do you attribute that to, and how fixable is what went wrong?
We watched film yesterday, and we saw that every mistake we made was fixable. Like whether it's some guy not paying attention to filling in the right gaps, or just different people being in the wrong spot. But it's definitely fixable, and we plan on fixing it.
How much does when the offense is exploding like that and just constantly scoring? Do you take a little steam out of what you guys are doing because the game isn't going to depend on that snap every time?
I mean, our offense has always been good. So obviously, the past weekend against Duke, it was unbelievable. We just get excited. It's definitely fun watching, and we'll take it rather than not take it. So.
I know you guys don't like to think about the past, but when you think back on your career here, all you guys have gone through, how satisfying is it to be where you are now and then, senior day and going through that emotion this week?
Well, it's definitely amazing. Between the slow starts and the years past, this is just a different year. You can just feel it in the atmosphere, just around the building. People are happier. I mean, when you're winning, you're happy. So I hope we can continue it. So.
Thanks, Justin.
Thanks a lot, Justin.